Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Englewood's annual Waterfest wrapping up earlier today with big crowds despite a little bit of cooler weather. And as ABC 7's Kate Flexter tells us, some hope it's a sign the sport is catching on locally.
In just the last few years, Englewood has become a destination for boat racing. And now organizers are hoping to see the sport grow even more. One by one, boats were dropped off, picked up, and hit the water. Headed out to the course for Englewood's annual boat races.
It's the excitement of watching them, in the air, the thunder, the noise, just everything about it.
What they do is so athletic and so amazing.
Waterfest President Ralph Young calls it the NASCAR of the water and says he's seen the sport grow in popularity.
I think the fan base right now is from 5 to 85. It really is. I mean, it doesn't matter who you speak with. If they've come out here and they've seen a color on a boat or a driver they met or a throttleman they met, that all of a sudden that's their favorite boat.
Even first grader Brandon Moody has a favorite boat.
Do you have a boat that you like?
Yeah, Miss Geico.
The racing team of the boat's Second Amendment has seen the sport grow over the last year.
The boats are getting bigger, they're getting faster, everything has changed.
But they say that comes and goes depending upon the moment.
It has its highs and its lows, but right now it's pretty popular and everybody's doing pretty well.
They say that's largely thanks to support from small communities like Englewood that encourage fans to get involved in the sport.
It's fabulous. I mean, the event, the venue, the volunteers really help us out in the pit and the crane area. So we really appreciate this area and the people in it.
And that support is tangible. Many fans saying they've never seen the event so packed and vowing to come back again next year.
There's probably at least 50 to 75% more people here this year on the beach than there was last year.
I'm a fan, I am hooked, and I will be back next year.
For Young, that's what it's all about.
It brings a lot of people together, brings the whole community together, and it's something to talk about for the next couple of weeks now.
Organizers are hoping to see the event grow even more so next year with more boats and bigger crowds. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Kate. President-elect Donald Trump is confirming reports that his wife and youngest son will not move into the White House right away. The New York Post writing Melania and Barron Trump will stay in New York at least until the summer. Trump responded to the report after his meeting with Kansas Secretary of State Chris Kobach today.
White House. Trump and Barron, when will they move to the White House? Very soon, right after he's finished with school.
The Post says Melania and Barron would stay in New York so the 10-year-old can finish the school year there. But the paper also said the future First Lady would fly to the White House as needed. The official election numbers are in. The Florida Department of Elections has released official count of votes from this month's general election. Donald Trump winning more than 4.6 million votes in Florida. Hillary Clinton receiving 100,000 votes less, close to 4.5 million. The updated numbers confirm Senator Marco Rubio's strong lead in his run for re-election. He received more than 4.8 million votes, and his opponent Patrick Murphy earning 4.1. About 73% of registered voters in Florida cast their ballots in this election. German Chancellor Angela Merkel says she's seeking a fourth term for her position in the general elections next year. Merkel has steered Germany through several global crises and is as its first female leader. She told reporters today that she's been thinking about the decision endlessly. If the 62-year-old chancellor wins next year and serves the entire four-year term, she would match Helmut Kohl's record of 16 years in office. Well, things have chilled out a little bit here on the Sun Coast lately, but according to Wendy Ross, the warm days aren't long gone, are they, Wendy?
No, not really. In fact, we are looking at cold, cold weather tonight because take a look at what's going to be taking place. After 4 o'clock, we're going to start to see those temperatures in the upper 40s, and you can see by 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, 48 degrees. So that's where we're expecting to bottom out for the overnight time period. And then we're going to have a cool start to the morning, or cold start to the morning, before things start to moderate. Right now, it's chilly, 54 degrees at this hour. Our humidity at 66%. The winds are calm. Skies are fair, so we are looking at a cloud-free night. And as you can see, there isn't a cloud around the state of Florida. Things are nice and quiet for us. We'll let you know how the work week is shaping up, when the warm weather will come back. It will come back. We'll tell you when. Adam?
All right, thank you, Wendy. A developing story out of Lee County. The Sanibel Police Department confirms an officer was shot and injured during a routine traffic stop around 8 p.m. The officer has been transported to Lee Memorial Hospital. Police have located the suspect. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is also on scene. We will share more information as it becomes available. A manhunt is underway in San Antonio right now for a male suspect in the shooting death of a police officer. Detective Benjamin Marconi, who was gunned down in broad daylight just outside police headquarters. ABC's Chuck Siversten has more.
A San Antonio police officer was shot outside of police headquarters just before noon.
I've got an officer down in front of headquarters.
The officer had just pulled over a vehicle and was writing a traffic ticket.
Well, in the process of conducting that traffic stop, an unknown suspect parked his vehicle behind Detective Marconi's patrol car and approached him while he was sitting behind the wheel of his patrol vehicle. When the suspect reached the driver's side door, he fired a gunshot toward Detective Marconi, striking him in the head. The suspect then reached in through the open window and fired a second shot.
I need EMS right now.
But medics could not save the officer's life.
This type of senseless violence is unacceptable.
Police have released a surveillance photo of the suspect's car fleeing police headquarters after the shooting, describing the suspect as a black male wearing a hoodie, baggy pants, and a beard.
We consider this suspect to be extremely dangerous and a clear threat to law enforcement officers and the public.
So far, police have no motive in the officer's slaying. Chuck Sivertson, ABC News, New York.
2 teenagers have been arrested in connection with the shooting death of U.S. Congressman Danny Davis's grandson. Police say the 15-year-old was killed Friday night after 2 teens entered his home and began arguing with him over gym shoes. They say during the fight, one of the teens pulled out a gun and fired shots.
Guns should not have been available, and so we have to find a way to get some of the guns out of our environment.
This is happening far too much, and we are fed up with it.
Police announced the arrest of 2 teens, a 16-year-old boy and 17-year-old girl, this morning. Police say they expect murder charges will be filed. Still to come here on ABC 7, the Manatee County Schools half-cent sales tax will continue thanks to local voters. Why the school district says that extra income will make a big difference for students in crowded schools.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Looking for something fun to do on a Friday night? Then come to Music on Main, the first Friday of every month at Lakewood Ranch. Enjoy free live music, dancing, great food, and lots of fun for every family member, even the furry ones. Meet up with friends, enjoy activities for the kids, or make it a special date night. And be sure to stop by the ABC 7 booth and say hello. Mark your calendars for Music on Main, first Friday of the month, 6 to 9 at Lakewood Ranch. Brought to you by ABC 7 and these sponsors.
Hurricane season is here, and Suncoast weather can go from this to this in seconds. So when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology so that we can bring you storm warnings faster and with more detail than ever before.
Plus, we focus on the Suncoast and track storms right down to your neighborhood.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Turn to the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. It's Black Friday at the Van Wezel with deep discount tickets. Plus, we'll give zip lining a try. A Yahtzee Grill is in the kitchen. Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
This holiday season, give the greatest gifts of all, safety and peace of mind. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
As part of our month-long segment, Suncoast 2037, we're asking community members how they see the Suncoast shaping up 20 years from now. Today, we asked a Manatee School Board member what he predicts the future will hold for education. Manatee County schools are looking to the future, and with the approval of the half-cent sales tax continuation, the school has proposed 10 years' worth of improvements. These improvements and upgrades include buildings, equipment, and technology.
This is going to satisfy an existing need as well as address some of the future needs. Right now, our schools, our high schools in particular, are actually a little above capacity. So the need is now. This is something that's going to come online 2 years from now, and it can't come online fast enough.
The Manatee County School Board hopes to continue to attract and retain highly effective staff members and teachers to continue to raise the bar in education 20 years from now. The organization Equality Florida is celebrating its success and progress here on the Suncoast. The nonprofit works to secure equality and justice for those in the gay, bisexual, and transgender community. Today, the organization is hosting its celebration at Michael's on East.
I think community is like a really important cornerstone of not only just like our LGBTQ community, but just like the world in general. And I think this foundation really like helps inspire like community, and like I think that's important. So I decided to help out.
Equality Florida makes up the largest civil rights organization dedicated to ensuring equality for the LGBT community. And I hope they were in high spirits there. It's a celebration, and they should be celebrating. They do a lot of nice work here on the Suncoast, but chilly night if you're outside there tonight.
Oh, wow. And you know what? If you're outside and you're not used to this, it's cold. It's really cold. If you're down visiting, you're just laughing at us, and I know that because that's what's going on out there. 72 degrees was our daytime high, and normally we're at 78 degrees. So we felt the chill all day. 55 we started off. That was our temperature for the early time period. But as you can see right now, temperatures are really dropping. 54 degrees at this hour, and they're going to continue to go down. Our dew point is at 43 degrees, humidity at 66%, and we have calm winds at this hour. And fair skies, too. We don't have a cloud in the sky. This is what it's going to look like. 50s right here along the coastline. And then as soon as you get just a little bit away from the coast, temperatures will be in the 40s, mostly in the upper 40s across our region. And we are expecting to see fair skies tonight. And we did have that cold front that came on through. And of course, it just helped to bring in all of this cold weather that's now filtering all the way down the state of Florida. High pressure is helping to pump it all in, and that cold front is going to continue to move on down to the south, and we're expecting to see, with that high pressure system firmly in place, very dry conditions that will take place. Winds are going to be coming in mostly out of the northeast over the next couple of days. It's that northeasterly component that's going to help to warm things up for us. So it's not going to be this cold for that much longer. 40s and 50s overnight tonight, and we're going to get those dry conditions all the way through this work week period with plenty of sunshine around. No rain is in the forecast, but we start to get back to normal as far as the temperatures are concerned beginning on Wednesday, and that's when we're going to see those temperatures back up into the 80s. So what we've got right now is we've got some high, thin clouds just off the coastline of Florida, the rain showers down to the south for Monday, and then we're going to start to see a few more clouds starting to bring in a little bit of rain, but most of that is going to be confined to the eastern sections of Florida and really not make their way very far into the central part of the state. We're not expecting to see showers on our coastline. If we get any rains, they're going to be all scattered along the eastern coastline over the next couple of days. If you're heading out to the beach, winds will be out of the northeast, and then they're going to shift around and come in out of the north at around 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet, a moderate chop out on the bay and inland waters. And the Gulf water temperature 70 degrees. The actual temperature tomorrow is expected to be 69. So it's going to be chilly at the beach tomorrow. Much colder tonight with clear skies. We could expect to see our temperature getting down to about 44, 47 degrees. Cold morning, so it'll be a cold morning start, and then we get the mild afternoon with temperatures right around 70 degrees. And over the next several days, we're going to be seeing those temperatures really starting to warm up. By Wednesday, we get back to 80 to 82 degrees for Thursday, which is Thanksgiving Day, and not any rain in the forecast. Adam?
Thank you, Wendy. Sports is next. Stick around.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Don Brennan. We depend on health insurance to help pay for medical treatment, but in an emergency, it may not be as helpful as you think. Monday on Good Morning Suncoast, we'll show you why and how you may be paying more when you take a trip to the emergency room. John?
A chilly start to the work week, but what about the Thanksgiving holiday? We'll take a look bright and early.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
How long have we been married, dear?
For 76 years.
He was kind and generous to me before we married, and he was kind and generous to me all these years. We decided on Meals on Wheels because I was getting to the point where I couldn't do all the things that I had been able to do. We're the Spans. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Speed, power, and excitement come to ABC7 Sunday, November 20th with live coverage of the Englewood Beach Waterfest. See the World Championship for the Offshore Powerboat Association with boats running at speeds up to 180 miles per hour. Join Bob Harrigan for complete coverage from noon to 3 on Sunday, November 20th. Or watch on the ABC7 channel on Amazon Fire TV. Go to mysuncoast.com for more info. Brought to you by Mr. Sparky. Presented by ABC7 and WENG Radio. Monday at 5, a two-part series straight from the heart of an ABC7 reporter.
Really, I thought it was indigestion. Turns out it was a serious heart defect.
No matter how young you are, it's a problem that could be beating inside you right now.
That's a surreal moment when they tell you that your child's heart doesn't beat right.
Learn the early warning signs. Come along for the nerve-wracking medical journey. Enter the operating room. Find out what it takes to fix a broken heartbeat. Monday at 5. At ABC7, it's all about being here for you. ABC7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community with a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers. Plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC7 News at 7 weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast.
I'm Alan Cohn. Breaking the cycle of incarceration will show you how Sarasota's comprehensive treatment court could offer people a path off the streets.
Monday on ABC7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Now, sports.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road today visiting a Kansas City Chiefs team on a 5-game winning streak. Jameis Winston throws for 331 yards and a touchdown in this one. As you can see here, hitting the fullback out of the backfield. That would be a go-ahead touchdown late in the game. Rookie kicker Roberto Aguayo, no jitters today, knocks down 4 valuable field goals, including this 36-yarder. The Bucs hang on for a big 19-17 win on the road, pull within 1 game of Atlanta. The Bucs have won their last 5 games against the Chiefs dating back to 1993. The Miami Dolphins also on the West Coast today, taking on a rookie quarterback, Jared Goff, in his first NFL start in first quarter. The former Rookie of the Year, Todd Gurley, taking it 24 yards to put the Rams up 7-0. Miami shut out through 3 quarters today, but with 4 minutes left in the game, Tannehill hits Jarvis Landry. Landry looks like he stood up, and watch these Dolphins push the pile forward and into the end zone. Teamwork, making the dream work for the Dolphins. Later, after a missed field goal, the Dolphins in position to win it with a touchdown. Tannehill to Devontae Parker. He's got it. Parker, phenomenal diving catch for the win. Miami scores 14 points in 4 minutes to spoil Goff's debut in Los Angeles. So it was a good day for Florida teams, bad day for kickers. A total of 11 extra-point field goals missed across the league on Sunday. That's the most missed extra-point attempts in a single week during the Super Bowl era. Now, to be fair, teams that played in places like New Jersey, Cincinnati, Cleveland, they were dealing with some pretty harsh weather conditions, but at least 3 of those missed kicks were at indoor stadiums. Last season, the league moved extra points back from 18 yards to 35. The previous record for misses in a week was 10. Racer Jimmy Johnson has etched his name into NASCAR eternity. Number 48, winning the Ford EcoBoost 400 in Miami tonight and locking up his 7th Sprint Cup Series title. That ties the record left by the likes of Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. Johnson started the race in last place after he was penalized following a pre-race inspection. The last 3 laps were the only time he led the whole night. Tonight was also the final race for 3-time champion Tony Stewart, who announced his retirement following the season. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Make the wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions come true by attending Christmas in Candyland, Saturday, December 3rd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Michael's on East. It'll be a wonderful family event with treats, music, cookie decorating, face painting, and other children's activities, followed by a special visit by Santa. Proceeds benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Central and Northern Florida. Get tickets at ChristmasinCandylandSRQ.com. Brought to you by these sponsors and ABC 7.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View. We know about Black Friday deals at the malls, but they are also at the Van Wezel. I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. We'll tell you how to get deep discount tickets for star-studded shows. Our fashionistas will be here for a red carpet recap from Wine, Women, and Shoes, and we'll strap on the safety harnesses again and take to the air in a zip line. Plus, Yacht Sea Grill joins us in the kitchen. Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, I have an important message. You may be entitled to receive disability benefits through Social Security. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, deal with Social Security for you, and handle all appeals and hearings. Best of all, there are no upfront fees, so you pay nothing until you receive your benefits. Call the Citizens Disability Helpline today for a free, no-obligation consultation.
Why wait until the turkey has left you feeling tired? The Black Friday sales event has already started at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Ram trucks are built tough enough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the technology and comfort you'd find in a luxury vehicle. Right now, get over 20% off. That's up to $15,000 off a new Ram 1500. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
You saw it right here on ABC 7, the 2016 American Music Awards celebrating fan favorites in the world of music Sunday night. ABC's Lauren Lister has the highlights from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles.
The American Music Awards Sunday night celebrating some of the biggest acts in music. With high-octane performances, an audience mannequin challenge,
if you can't beat them, I guess join them,
and awards honoring artists in genres from pop to country
Tim McGraw!
to dance,
the Chainsmokers,
to hip-hop.
Drake!
Listeners determining the winners.
The world's biggest fan-voted awards show, baby.
Model Gigi Hadid and comedian Jay Pharoah hosting this year's show. He's known for his impressions.
Yeah, what you want me to do? I'm sorry.
Hadid getting into the act too, poking fun at future First Lady Melania Trump.
I love my husband, President Barack Obama.
I was spot on.
Artists including Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande battling for Artist of the Year. And Best New Artist pitting groups like DNCE against the Chainsmokers. So baby, pull me closer in. The winner?
Zaddy Zay!
Afterwards, Malik hugging his real-life girlfriend in between her hosting duties.
Plus, the Award of Merit, a special honor reserved for significant contributions to music and last given out in 2008, going to Sting. Lauren Lister, ABC News, Los Angeles.
I love Sting.
Now you did mention that you wanted to check in on the Chainsmokers before it started. You saw them, kind of not really wowed?
No, but I came up with a new name for a band if anybody wants to use it, the Smoking Chimneys. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful accident. It just kind of happened before the show here. Although towards the end though, Maroon 5 was playing. A lot of head bobbing in the studio.
Oh yeah, you and I. Yeah, we were doing this.
Have a good night.
Yeah.